Assalamu alaikum. Today our topic is job application and application for scholarship. It's the second part of writing an application. In first part we have discussed about leave application and application for admission. And in this second lecture we will discuss job application and application for scholarship. In this lecture, we will discuss that what is job application and how to complete a job application form, and then we will discuss about the types of job application, its format, and then some samples of job application. Then we will study about writing a scholarship application, and then we will look at some samples of scholarship application. First, what is job application? Written letter writing for seeking job and seeking a job is called searching or seeking a job is called job application. When you are going to apply for a job and you write an application, you have to write an application, and that application will be called as job application. A job application letter is also known as cover letter, so should be sent or uploaded with your resume. And with when applying for a job, when you are going to apply for a job, you just have to send your resume along with job application form or your job application. The job application letter you send to an employer explain why you are qualified for the position and should be selected for an interview. When you are going to apply for job application, then it is your responsibility to explain that why are you applying for this job, and why are you and what qualities do you have to be selected for an interview. Writing a job application letter is very different from a quick email to a friend or thank you note to a relative. Hiring manager and potential interviewers have certain expectations when it comes to the letter's presentation and appearance, from length not more than a page to font size and style, the letter spacing. When you are going to write a job application, then it will be a difficult task for you, because as comparing to sending an email to your friends or thanking letter to your relatives, when you are going to apply for a job, you just have to prove yourself that you are the right person for the job. And you just have to look at the font size and writing style and length of the application. The first, length, how a letter of application should be not more than 1 page long. When you are going to write an application letter, then the length is most important thing, because you just have to write only those things which are important. There is no need to explain all those things which are not necessary or which are not compulsory to explain. Then the format. A letter of application should be single spaced with a space between each paragraph. When you are going to write an application letter or job application, then the most important thing, which is the format. After length, then format. There should be a space between each paragraph. When you follow some set of pattern, then your job application, the appearance of your job application will be catchy and will be will leave great impact on the reader or on the manager of certain company. Font size, then use a traditional font size such as Time New Roman. The font size should be between 10 to 12 points. When you are going to write any application, then you just have to choose Time News Roman font style, and the font size should be 10 to 20 points. Job application forms are the first vital step to getting a job interview. This step-by-step guide explains how to give employers the information they need to put on your short list. You just have to when you are going to apply for a job, you just have to explain all those steps which will guide the employer to know about you. That you just have to mention all these qualities which you have, and you just have to mention only on all these qualities which are related to the specific job. Then how to complete a job application form. The first step, prepare yourself. Get all the basic information together, personal details and educational details. The first thing you just have to do, that you just have to write your own personal details, like your name, full name, your father's name, your CNIC number, your telephone number, and then you just have to your educational record in front of you. The second step you just have to do, contact the people you want to use as referees to get their permission and to confirm their contact numbers. When you the first thing you just have to gather your information, and then the second thing you just have to do, that you just have to mention some persons as your reference, that you and your qualification or your degrees are not fake. And after mentioning the names of that references, um, uh, you just have to mention their contact numbers as well. The third step which you have to do, think about why you want the job. Then you just after completing first two steps, on third step you just have to think that why you want this job, or how much this job is important for you, um, um, uh, before going to apply. Think about what you have to offer and what makes you stand out. The third step, um, you have to think that how much qualities do you have which will make you different from others, and which will help you to stand out among other candidates. And the second step is you have to do, find out what the employers want. You just have to find out that what are the requirements of that company, or of the institution or the organization. Check closing date if possible. Apply before the deadline. Some employers start processing application before the closing date, and they are usually dealt by last minute application. So if you submit yours early, you may get more attention. When you apply for the job, when you are going to apply for the job, you just have to look on the you just have to look at the starting dates of the application, and then you have to look at the closing date. It is important for you to, before going to apply, you just have to try your level best to apply in the starting dates of ad. publication of the ad, because when you apply early, then there are chances there are so many chances to get job early, and that will get an more attention um, of the uh, of the authorities. Read the job description and personal specification to find out what skill and experience they are looking for. If you are going to apply for a job, you just have to look at the job description, that which type of job it is. Are the specific qualities which are required for the job, do you have these qualities or skills or experience or not? The third step, write your application. After answering finding answer of your questions which are mentioned in previous slides, then you just have to write start writing of your application. Give yourself enough time. Writing a job application is likely to take longer time than you expect. When job application requires more time than your expectations, draft your question first before you start filling the form. First of all, you just have to write answers of the following questions which are asked in the job application form on rough page, then fill it on the form. If there is a question that doesn't apply to you, write not applicable or nil in the appropriate box. This shows that that you have considered the question is better than leaving blank. When you are going to apply for a job, you just have to fill all the blanks. Either you have that quality or not, you just have to answer those questions, because when you leave blanks uh, boxes blank, then it will not leave good impact on the reader or on the manager or on the institutions, on those authorities which on those authorities who will receive your application. Then the fourth thing you have to do, make your answers relevant, interesting and personal. Your aim is to write your own interview invitation, so you want to stand out. When you are going to apply for the job, you just have to answer all the questions which are asked in the application form, or and show your interest in all those questions, because your only purpose or your only aim is that to be called for an interview. So when you answer the questions, then it will be good for you to be called for the interview. The fourth step, in the fourth step, a final check, spell check and proof. Read your read your application. If possible, ask a mem ask a friend or career advisor to check it out. When you are going to after filling the form or after writing an application, then you have to ask some of your friends or some of career advisor to check your application, either there are any mistake or not. If there are any mistakes, then you can change these mistakes on the right time. Check that you have included everything you have been asked for. Then next thing you have to do, that is you just have to check that all the things are all the documents you have attached which are required for the job or which are asked for asked for. The next thing you have to do, keep a copy of your application so you can go over and it before the interview. And just after completion of all your documents, you just have um, uh, uh, to keep a copy of your application, of your filled application. Here is a job application checklist. Here are some final checks before you send off any application. Before sending an application, you just have to ask these 5 questions to yourself. That the first one is, are your personal detail accurate or correct or not? Your name's spelling, your father's name spelling, are your documents are correct, are your all details which you have filled or which you have write on the in the job application is correct or accurate or not? Have you spelled the employer's name correctly? um, the next thing is, have you filled all the fields or all the blanks, or you have answered all the questions which are asked to be answered? Have you provided any document or identification that they are asked? Have you attached all the documents which are required for the job or which are mentioned in the form? And the fifth and last thing which you have to do is, have a kept of do you have a copy of job application, your written application, or not? Now, types of job application. If you are looking for a job, how will you apply? It depends on the employer. A job application can be completed in several ways. When you are going to apply for a job, then it job application um, is depends on the employers, because sometimes there is they require your job application in written form or in form of a application form, or sometimes in online submission of your application. In some cases, simply submitting the resume and cover letter online will be considered your application. You will not always be required to fill the digital application form. In some cases, or for some jobs, you just have to submit your CV or resume, or you just have to submit your cover letter. But in many other cases, the digital application will require you to input your data directly into their system. In the in some cases it is required in hard form, and in some cases you just have to put your information in their system, or you just have to apply online. Then online job applications. There are thousands of sites where you can post your resume online and complete an online job application. Sometimes you can apply online job boards like monster.com and job search engine like indeed.com. Other times you can apply directly on the company's website. When you are going to apply for an online job, or when you are going to submit your job application online, then there are so many websites uh, uh, like monster.com. You can apply on indeed.com, and so many times there are some websites which are uh, uh, which a company have their own websites. Then you have to apply on company's website. Now the next one is email job applications. When you are using email to apply for jobs, it's important that that all your communication are as professional and as they would be if you were mailing a paper application. Sometimes some companies online requires your application through emails. Then you have to mail your all documents and you have to mail the ad as well. Then there is paper job application. There are paper job application forms that you fill out if you apply in person for a position. When you are going to sometimes there are you just have to mention your job application in paper form. So we have discussed that types of job application. Sometimes you just have to drop your CV or resume along with your cover letter, and sometimes you have to apply online. When sometimes you have to apply on websites only. And then we have discussed that you just have to mail your job application, you just have to mail your documents. And the next one we have discussed that paper job application, you just have to write job your application on paper without any in some cases there are a form which is published by the company for a specific job which you have to fill. But sometimes you just have to write application by your own self, following a following a specific pattern. Now when you are going to write a job application on paper, then you just have to follow a specific format, and that format is mm, the important thing is heading. A letter of application should begin with both your and employer's contact information. You just have to write your receivers and senders information, information like name, address, phone number, and email address. And then you just have to mention date. If it is an email rather than an actual letter, include your contact information about the at the end of letter after your signature. The next thing is salutation. If you know the person, then you can use dear sir or madam. And if you know the name of the person, then you can use Mr. Smith or you can use dear Mr. Smith, but um, um, the problem becomes there when you don't know um, the gender of the person. Then you can use, then you have to use only dear sir. Then the body, at the first you have to write sender's address, receiver's address, then sender's address, then date, and then salutation, and then you have to write body of the letter. In the body of the letter there are three main parts, or three main paragraphs should be there. In the first paragraph, mention the job you are applying for and where you saw the job listing. In first paragraph you just have to mention the title of the job, for which type of job you are going to apply, and then you have to mention resources of your finding this job addition. Then your job ad of the job, will you find it on any. Then in the next paragraph you are the most important part of your letter. In the next paragraph are the most important part of your letter. Remember how you gather all the information. In the first paragraph you just have to mention about the job form, and in the next paragraph you just have to in the next paragraph are the most important part of your letter. Remember how you gather all the information about what employers were seeking and how you could meet their needs. This is where you will share those relevant details on your experience and accomplishment. In the first paragraph you just have to mention job, the form of job, and in the next paragraph you just have to mention that from you just have to mention all these that all you just have to mention all those requirements which are the employer is seeking, and all those qualities which are mentioned in the ad, to tell them that you have all those qualities, or you have the experience which is required for the job. And that's then the third and the last part. In the third and last part of the body of the letter will be you to the employer, and you can also offer follow up information. Then there is complimentary clause. Sign off your email with a polite clause such as best, sincere, followed by your name. In the last thing you have to use some polite words or polite sentences, and then your name, signature, and your signature handwritten followed by your typed name. If this is an email, simply include your type name followed by your contact information. Then the last thing you just have to do after writing your name, you just have to put your signatures. Then there is an example of job application, and this job application is in form of application form, not in handwritten form. You have 2 minutes to look at this example. See, in this example, first you have to write your name, your current address, and then you have to mention your email address, then your contact number, and then you have to write job application position, for which position you are going to apply. Then you just have to mention starting date, or the date which is uh, the date um, of your submission of your application. Then you just have to upload your resume or your CV. Your resume or CV is the um, uh, um, is is the um, is the academic record of a person. So you and in this in resume you just have to mention your academic record, and as well as your personal information, and with your experiences and your interest or your skills. And the next one is handwritten job application. The first we have uh, uh, job application in form of form, and then there are some type of some form of job application which are written in handwritten, or which are in paper format. So you have 1 minute to look at this form. In this form you just have to look first receiver's address, then subject, why are you going to apply for this job, or which type of job you are going to apply. Then salutation, respected sir, respected madam. Then there is body of uh, application, then some complimentary clause. Then you just have to mention your name and your contact number, through which number they can contact you. You have 1 minute to read this application. Now we have another type of application, which is application for scholarship. When you are going to apply for a scholarship, then you have to write a application for scholarship. Then why we need, or why we have to write a job for scholarship? A scholarship purposed purposed to help student with the cost of his or her studies. A scholarship application is written by a student who is from an up privileged background and needs support for their academics. When a person or student who is belong to backward area, or to backward family, or who don't have enough money to complete his or to continue his studies, then he will apply for scholarship A scholarship application letter is important to enable the selection committee to choose a suitable candidate for the funding. Then there must be a committee which will decide that either this candidate is um, um, uh, either this to select the candidates from so many candidates who have applied for scholarship, because every candidate or every application is not acceptable for scholarship. There are so a committee is will decide that or will select some students or some candidates for funding. Then tips while writing application for scholarship. Read about funding organization. When you are going to apply for any scholarship, first of all you just have to look at the read about the organization. You just have to know for about the organization which is giving you a scholarship. Then mention your motivation for applying for the scholarship. And the third thing which you have to do, provide support documents like academic degrees to your application. You just because scholarship, when you use a scholarship for your academic to continue your education, you just have to attach your academic degrees along with your scholarship application. Then write the letter in a professional and polite language. Then when you are going to write a scholarship application, you just have to use a professional language, and your wording must be polite and well mannered. Then describe what you aim to gain for the scholarship. Then you have to mention for which purpose you are going to apply for the scholarship. Then describe why you are suitable candidate for the scholarship. Then you have to mention that why you will be you are the person who will be selected for the scholarship. You just have to mention it. Mention the education and career goals. You just have to mention that why you need for this scholarship, or which keep the content formal and a clear structure. When you are going to write an application, you just have to keep your content or your writing style well structured, clear. Your clear structure should be there, and content should be written in formal way. Now there is an example of scholarship application. You have 1 minute to read this. There is another example of scholarship letter or scholarship application. Now In scholarship application, you just have to mention that why you are going to apply for scholarship. Then you have to read about the organization, funding organization. Then you have to write, mention your motivation for the application, and then you have to attach your academic degrees, and your tone and language should be professional. And then you just have to mention your um, aim to gain from the scholarship. And then you have to mention that how you are the suitable person for the scholarship. Then you have to mention your education and career goals. And then you have to your application should be written in formal, and your content should be formal and clearly structured. And then we have seen two types of two applications of for scholarship. And then thank you.